Good morning, everybody. I would like to start out with saying get back to yourself 100%. It ain't going to be easy, but make sure you take your time. That's all we have while we're here, time. So make sure you take it and pace yourself as your body may have aged while you was in the darkness. Men folks, dads, fathers, granddad, grandfathers, whatever you want to call them. We may have learned things in the past and went with them in our lives instead of going about how we feel to be a dad or whatever position. Just like you learn how to work whatever job you have to learn how to be a dad, especially if you wasn't taught how to be a dad. And that's one of the hardest jobs it is. And to be a proud dad like I am today, I will say it brings so much joy to your life. It brings you back to life just by being in your kids' life. Realizing from when they little to how they grow up, and it all comes from what they're around. And if they're around you and everything you do for them is positive and teaching them and anything you may know besides negative stuff, it wouldn't be as much killing as it is today. So if you're not in your kid's life, haven't been in your kid's life, but that's something you want to do, you still can do it. But you can't come back in their lives like you have been there. Take your time getting back to that position and hold it as of to when you come in. If you come back in their lives and they're in their 20s or 30s, be a dad from that age. Don't try to go back and start discipline. No, they done learned a lot. You can try to teach them stuff, but if they know, nah, that's not the right way, then they was raised different and may learn more than you have. Because when you're in that darkness, all your learning stop. You start to feel dumb. Because it's just like being taught in the dark and the teacher writing on the board. You can't see anything. So you're going to be dumb compared to coming to the light and seeing in the light, okay, I see what she's writing under. I understand it. Which people may not understand what I'm saying because you may be in that darkness. But once you come out of that darkness, everything, when I say everything, you get smarter, you start to learn more. That's why they say you can never learn too much because your brain holds everything. But when you're in the darkness, it holds all the bad stuff you have done. But once you get back into that light, everything you did bad starts to fade away. And everything good that you remember, it starts to come back like it was yesterday. So men, if you plan on getting back in your kids' life, grandkids' life, take your time. Don't try to rush nothing. All that stuff wasn't taken from you in one day. Just have patience. Call your kids up. Ask them to forgive you for not being the dad, father, grandfather that they needed growing up. And that chain will be broken. If not, it's still going to be a negative from your life. And there could be your kids, your grandkids. So you'll grow old to be a granddad, dad, and don't know your kids, don't know your grandkids. And that's not life. You get out here and play this position on the job and make sure you're on that job at the right time. Make sure you get off or try to work over. But when it comes to your position for life or in life as a father, uncle, or anything else. It's slack. You don't push yourself for your position, but you'll push yourself for the position that you applied for to make this money and get things. That's not the important thing in life. It's to live comfortable, make sure your family is taken care of, and that's all it is in life, and all the happiness will come to you. But living in the negative and letting all this stuff subtract from your life and keeping it out your life, that's what keeps the joy in you. You may feel like yourself because you've been in that darkness for so long. But once you come out, you'll realize the person that you should have been a long time ago before you went into that darkness. So make a change in your life, your family life, your grandkids, your kids' life. Take your time. Ask them to forgive you. Or young ones, if you feeling the same way and you come behind your dad the same way, call your kids. Ask them to forgive you. Or call your dad and tell them that you forgive them for not being there and teaching them what a man really supposed to be in life. And that's to put his foot down, be that king he was meant to be. Make rules, set rules, and stand on them. And watch the change that we can make as kings, men. And it'll be a big difference in how we look at life now compared to when we was in the darkness. Stay blessed. I would like for y'all to motivate each other, but also take your time with this transaction. Because if you try to push it, all in one day, add back everybody that's been going out your life for something, you're going to hurt yourself. Trust me. I have had a friend call me the other day, and he tried to overdo it. Well, he overdid it. And one day tried to add back to everything he been missing, the stuff that he loved and didn't know he hurt. And he's all right now. I called him the last 3 days to check on him, see how he was doing, and he's getting better. But take y'all time. We got all the time in the world till God call us home. Don't nobody need to get hurt off of this. True facts. Be men, be kings, put your feet down. And let's walk in our own paths. Until next time, keep your head up.